Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and today we're going to be talking about, well, it says living small. No, it's not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But in LA, here it says, remember when LA was the capital of bling? Now even the town built on excess is scaling back. So, first of all, I guess everything is always relative. Like, why would I wear this beautiful single gown dress out at the beach? I guess it kind of goes with living small. But here's the part. This is from the LA Times image section. And here's the part about where less is more chic. See, it's so windy I can actually do this. So this is the bit of reality where you wonder what really is living small and where less is more. This is not the 80s excesses or the year, I guess, 2000 excesses. And as everyone strives to be a little more green, actually probably one of the best things about being more green is that I guess the idea is not to have as much excess, to recycle more. I don't know.
Oh, that brings us back to the Monty Bubbles Enterprises line of clothing, which will be coming out, bearing the Never Never Land.
That's right. Should we tell them that? No.
Just watch.
Just watch. So anyway, this is less is more. See, we have the wind over here. Now, here's the thing. The thing is, it says, in these lean times, everybody's watching their pennies. I wonder if it has anything to do with the strikes within the entertainment industries.
Didn't they just have a gifting suite that we were invited to where the gift bags were $2,500 a piece?
I know. You know what? I already had an engagement that I had to do, but I wish I could have gone to that one and picked up one of those gift bags. Yeah. Because, you know, they use those gift bags to get the celebrities to come out.
That's right.
And the gift bags still have lots of bling. Now, fortunately for most of them, well, see, here's the part is, I thought after a certain amount that they were supposed to do those.
Yeah, they got to pay after X amount of dollars. You got to pay taxes on all of that. That's the reason. Okay, what they want is to get you. In reality, less is better because the less that they give, the less they have to pay taxes on, and people aren't going to get the bigger bags. They don't want to pay the taxes on them.
Because part of it is you know, like, you know, maybe you wouldn't buy it in the first place, or if you did, you don't want to pay the taxes on it, because if you're in a big tax bracket.
Yeah, and another thing, a lot of celebrities don't want to be seen by the paparazzi driving their Hummers, because okay. The assumption is that Barack Obama is going to be the next president, so what they want to look is more green.
Ah, well, you know what? To be green, it's more than buying a Toyota Prius.
Well, we'll try it
or
again.
A Honda FCX.
Okay.
So,
being green is like trying to search for Never Never Land. It's a place that everyone wants to go to, but it's virtually impossible ever to get to. That's why Peter Pan only took a few people with him ever to Never Never Land. You notice that Peter Pan was green.
That's true. It was green.
That's right.
No. So, and this less is more chic. Now, I'm going to share what they call as less. So your hair, instead of hair with highlights and a salon blowout, $300. They decide to skip the highlights and do it yourself blowout for free. So,
okay.
Is that really cutting back? Okay, here's another cutting back. Jill Sanders tailored tee for $205. Going to a Gap basic cotton t-shirt for $14.99.
Okay. Where did we see Lucy Liu yesterday?
We did. Do you know she shops at the same place I do?
That's right. We won't tell them where, but she shops in a department store, folks.
But does this give you any ideas?
Yeah, but it wasn't a okay. Let's put it this way: it was not a cheap department store, and she had 4 guys walking around or something.
Oh yes. So anyway, here's the other excesses. We're gonna love. Isn't this fun when you get to fight the wind? Okay, so they're talking about living large being so ridiculous. Okay, so here is Liz Goldwyn, the socialite and filmmaker, is weeding out her famously bulging closet by opening her own eBay store.
Okay. Pamela Sue Anderson, a month or so ago, did the very same thing.
That's right.
She had a riot as a result too, remember?
She had an estate sale as she was changing over, and you could go there and buy her clothes, her furniture,
Her underwear.
and all that stuff. Well, you know, I guess if you have all that stuff, that's about people selling their excesses instead of.
Yeah, well, because she wanted to get money to pay for new excesses.
Well, and then, you know, part of it is that she probably would have given a lot of those things, so you never know. And actually, if I'd known, I would have loved to have gone there, but I decided not to go on the weekend because...
And then they shut it down because...
Well, they shut it down because...
It broke all the law.
Well, you had...
Too many people wanted to buy Pam underwear.
And did you know that if you do have a garage sale, you are supposed to count those as income for taxes?
Right.
People probably didn't know that. So there's a trend towards anti-status. It's kind of like how much can you save? Oh, you mean like going to the 99-cent store is becoming more in vogue?
Well, actually, you do see a lot of Mercedes. Jay Leno on the Tonight Show has things you can pick up at the 99-cent store segment.
Well, and part of it is they do have, you know, some gourmet foods.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got like $4 cauliflowers for 99 cents. We've got,
you know.
I mean, you can get quality at a lower price. There's the difference.
But here's the part: is do they send somebody else in, or do they not want to be spotted? You know, with the paparazzi chasing.
They don't go in. They've got shoppers.
Yeah, you see what I mean. So anyway, here's the part that I love. It says, now there's a trend towards anti-status, says Pam Danziger, president of the research firm Unity Marketing, which found that households earning at least $100,000 a year spent 9.5% less on luxury goods in the first 3 months of this year than they did in the same period a year before.
Let's see, how much of that went to higher energy costs and higher mortgages?
Well, you know, 9.5% less? Considering what's going on, that's not that much less.
They didn't really cut back.
I know. That's not much. I mean, because fuel went up more than 9.5%.
I know. Fuels. Okay. Well, let's put it. Since the House and Senate changed hands, the cost of fuel is doubled. So.
I love this part. I'm not even going to tell you who this is, but they do have a multi-billion-dollar family franchise. Okay, I'll say that much. I think the economy is affecting everyone, she said, standing 10 feet away from a pair of $5,000 alligator riding boots at the shop Lambert's in Truex. If I want to buy something, my new rule is to put it on hold overnight, and then I know if I really, really want it. Now, I don't know about you, but I would love to be able to seriously consider buying a pair of $5,000 alligator boots.
Well, I know. I mean, you know, we're in the financial position that we can't do everything we want to do because the money isn't there. But see, this is a person that can spend $5,000 on something and then has to think about whether it's worth it. We can't even worry about thinking about it.
Well, you know, I think if you have to consider, you know, and I wouldn't presume that somebody like that is, well, they could be a compulsive shopper, but if they're even thinking about buying something like that.
Well, the $5,000 riding boots have to have clothes that go with them.
Oh, you know, I think sometimes that's what people forget about is when you get clothes like that, they have all these extra things that you have to, because, you know, if you've got $5,000 riding boots, you need probably $2,000 riding pants.
And a blouse. You have to have a hat.
Really cool jacket.
And the bling bling to wear.
And the Tory Burch, we saw this beautiful Tory Burch leather jacket the other day, which I would love to have.
Oh, it's a beautiful jacket.
It's only like $750.
Godly overpriced where we were at. That was on sale.
But here, they're even seeing it. Okay, so people are cutting back, can you believe this, on their Starbucks lattes.
That's why Starbucks is shutting down 600 restaurants.
Or even when it comes to spas.
That we haven't seen much either. Being cut back on. Anybody remember the facial that she got last week?
So anyway, for right now, we're going to talk about living small. And this will be...
Actually, it's going to be a new segment for Notaspringchick.
But anyway, there'll be more. It'll probably end up going more like stretching your dollar. But for now, this is Notaspringchick. Living small. We're here. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Unless we get blown away.